like lower middle class or just lower class. There's not like we don't call it like the lower class, just lower middle class, which means that you're poor, you're making less than 30,000. Going to the military is one of the easiest ways, right? To move up, right? You go, you get free education, you have benefits, you have access to like affordable housing because of like, all the benefits that they get, right? But like, you can't bring this up with this. You can't bring this up with the people, man. It's like, look, the U.S. is going to keep on doing what the U.S. is going to do, which is just get an influx of immigrants. Like, that's why no one's really going to like slow down immigration because we're not fucking. That's it. And it's easier to get other people that want to come to this country and fuck than pay us benefits to fuck. Like, that's the truth, right? So when you hear people say, like, oh, no, they should do it by their own bootstrap.
I would make a slight correction. I think the U.S. is fucking, but the problem is that the U.S. is also killing the products of what it's fucking.
That's
I
true.
I think that's more so the problem.
Yeah, that's why I said like this whole abortion thing, like it didn't get like stopped, right? Like there's a reason why after Roe v. Wade, the person who did Roe v. Wade went around universities saying, hey, this can be reversed at any time. We got this on a technicality. That's why it can happen. This can be reversed, right? And Democrats under Obama had so many chances to pass it. The reason they didn't is because of this moment. Because we're not fucking. That's it.
And the only reason why I brought that up, Incan, is just think about it this way. The immigrants that go to the U.S. where abortion is available are probably only just going to participate in that particular culture too. Because, like, I know a lot of, like, African girls or whatnot that, like, get to the U.S. and have all of these freedoms and liberties and the access to abortion, and they're like, well, fuck the traditional ways. Like, why? Like, I made it out the hood, right? Like, so it's like, that's not going to solve your problem. Like, just importing in more labor, right?
No.
That's also going to do the same exact
sense. No, it makes perfect sense, Huey. I'll tell you why. Right? This is why it makes sense. Because if you're less likely to have kids, you're also less likely to pass along wealth, right? Which means it's going to get distributed, right? Either the state's going to own it. So what you need, right, from all these new people, right, is that you need them to be at the bottom of the pyramid because we have to sustain the middle and the top. So like what's actually ideal, Huey, is a bunch of poor kids to work all these 9-to-5s for like really low wages. That's the ideal. That's why we're cool with importing people that will work for these wages. That's why we get engineers. I think that the system would collapse if people weren't willing to work for lower wages. And I think that when you get people that will have maybe one kid in their life, right, and they want to set them up to go to school and all these other things, that's not that kid. That's not that kid who's going to be flipping fries. That's not that kid who's going to be working all these construction jobs. That's not that kid who's going to be going landscaping, man. And like statistics show that
it's my birthday.
That's all it is. Look at the
like he's a fucking good guy, even though he trolls.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Ashley. Happy 30th. You're 30, flirty, and thriving. I'm 30 and I feel old.
Kidneys are going to start failing.
Wait,
all right.
And
only you
were younger than me. I thought you were younger than me, Sunshine.
Wait, how old are you?
How old are you?
27.
Oh my God. Incan, you're a fucking baby. He's a baby. Look at I'm 11 years older than you. No, that's old.
Incan, this is a stupid question, but I've never had a chance to ask you, and I'm sure everybody already knows. What are you? You're not Hispanic, right?
He's black.
Native American.
The original black.
Right?
So I'm actually from the tribe of Asher. So if you look in the Bible, when Solomon sent people to get wood
shut up, Incan.
From the land of Tyre, they sent an expedition to the east. Now, east is a direction, and it is vague as fuck. But out of like wisdom, I've gathered that means that they landed directly in the Andes, and I can trace it back to that tribe because trust me, bro, sources. So
I'm so sorry. That's my fault. I was just in a room trolling people, and I brought the energy back with me. You can tell them about your fitness